Hi, my name's Rebecca Drake-Up, and I'm a sustainability engineer with Wood and Grieve Engineers in Perth, Western Australia. So, who inspires me in the sustainability realm and why? Well, one of my big inspirations is Livia Firth. She created the Green Carpet Challenge and inspired the likes of Kate Blanchett, Nicole Kidman, Meryl Streep, Cameron Diaz, and many other celebrities to wear sustainable green designs on the red carpet. She's also an ambassador for The True Cost, a documentary released this year about the fast fashion industry. This means she's able to appeal to a broad audience on the topic of sustainable fashion. It's creating quality ideas which don't simply preach to the choir, but go beyond and make sustainability mainstream that inspire me. I also really love the work of James Moody, who's creating Sendle, which is a carbon neutral mail courier service, and ToShare, which is basically an online sharing app to help people sell and share their unwanted items. I'm also heavily inspired by Tim Jarvis, who's not afraid to voice controversial issues in the areas of environmentalism and economics. And finally, Al Gore, for not giving up on his battle against climate change. If I was CEO of the Gbca for a day, I would include infrared testing and pressure testing as two new Green Star credits for the design and as-built tool. I do this because these are not commonly done in Australia, but pressure testing at least is commonly done all over Europe. If I was the CEO of the Gbca for a day, I would start a conversation with local councils. What I've found is that many local councils try to encourage new developers to take on board 4, 5, or 6-star ambitions for their new developments. Unfortunately, lots of local councils don't understand what this actually means. So I would offer free advice and consultation with local councils so that they can better understand what Green Star actually is. And I'm not talking just about communities, but also design and as-built and interiors ratings. So what would be the purpose of this? Well, it would increase transparency around the objectives of Green Star and sustainability objectives in general, and of course what it means to be a more sustainable development. When transparency is increased, we can generate better outcomes for everyone, because when the objectives are clear and achievable, they're more likely to be met, rather than when a council says that they want something in particular, but of course the developer knows that this is much harder and far more expensive than what the council thinks it might be. So we need to balance these expectations. The alternative to increasing transparency and understanding of sustainability initiatives in the built environment is poorer, more confusing standards, which actually just end up putting people off the idea of trying to make the built environment healthier, and more sustainable. The time is right now to do it while everyone is starting to take on board sustainability initiatives and while so much new development is happening in Australia. By starting these conversations with local councils and helping them understand what Green Star and what sustainability initiatives are, it will also help these councils sell sustainability initiatives to future developers. It'll help them to hone in on the exact initiatives that they feel would be most beneficial to their council and to their ratepayers. Describe your idea for a new nationwide sustainability initiative such as Earth Hour, Clean Up Australia Day, Take 3, or World Green Building Week. So I prefer to encourage tangible long-term change rather than tokenistic initiatives which aim to raise awareness. However, everything has its place, and raising awareness is still a really important part of any change movement. So despite this, I would create a day called Save an Endangered Species Day. And on this day, everyone would have a donation box which displays their endangered species of choice. They would learn about this particular species, why it's endangered, what's special about it. It would be an exciting and fun way to learn about a species which may not be alive on this earth for that much longer. But it would also be a really good opportunity to do something about it too. So by raising funds to help with the conservation of that species, whether it be through protection of habitat or other conservation measures.